What we could pack into the stream of life, homie. Where's Gemma? Gemma!
What'd you say?
Warning. Gemma, hey, come here. Come here, Gemma. Warning. Get over here. Get over here. Come here, Gemma.
What'd you say?
Warning. Gemma, hey, come here. Come here, Gemma. Warning. Get over here. High stim, is it worth it? What up, what up? It's Garage Gym, homie. Homie. And today, I'm reviewing Labz, homie. Mother BUCKER pre-workout. The mother of all pre-workouts. Is it worth it? Before we get into this here, please click the subscribe button. I got content coming out all the dang time for you. So click subscribe and let's get into... Hey, Gemma. Gemma, hey! Go home. Let's get into this, man. God bless all you homies, man. I hope you're feeling amazing, living from the heart, staying out of your head, man, thanking God. God gets all the credit, man, in my life. He allows me to pump iron. He allows me to have this YouTube channel and connect with you fine folks, man. I am so blessed to be able to do this, man, that God allows it. So I thank him, man. I thank God, man, from the bottom of my heart. You probably wake up, man, and apologize every day for being a white man because you're soft, homie. Or you probably apologize 3 times a day. Oh, I'm so sorry, I'm a white man. Oh, excuse me. Homie, don't make me smack you, man. You better thank God for what he gave us, man. Thank God for who you are. All right, man, I'm talking junk. Let's get down to business, homie. This here is a... Woo! Let's talk about the facts, homie. The fine folks at Labz, I reviewed 2 things by them. Actually, I reviewed 1 thing by them. I've taken 2 things by them. Taken 3 things by them. I used to take their STIM-free pre-workout before I reviewed pre-workouts. I took their bucked up, the regular bucked up. That thing was sorry as heck, homie. Sorry. I mean, even before I had a tolerance to pre-workouts, before any of it, I took that, and that didn't do jack for me. And then I reviewed their bucked up LFG burn, which I found to be a hitter. That boy was a hitter. So this here, man, they stepped it up, man. What happened was, see, Redcon 1 came out with their Black Ops Total War, which I reviewed, and that boy freaking smacked. And the fine folks that bucked up, man, they got jealous. And they said, hey, Singerman, I'm going to spank you on your butt, man, and make something even better. So they got down to business, man. They got, the Labz folks got in the lab, and they freaking concocted this right here, Mother BUCKER. And I'm here to give it to you straight, man. Is this some trash? I should tell you, maybe stick with that Black Ops hitter, man. That boy was no joke. Let's talk about this, man. Supplement facts. 1 scoop, 19.7 grams. A level scoop for me was 18 teetering on 19, so you got to do just a little heaper. But I suggest throwing this on the scale, man. Because when I tell you about my experience, homie, you'll see what I mean. Servings per container, 20. So that is on the low end for a mass-produced pre-workout. But it's a 19.7 gram scoop, so that's a loaded hitter, man. Don't throw no pumps on it. Not just use it as it is. The only thing I threw on top of this was my 5 grams of unflavored creatine monohydrate, man. That was it, man. I drank in my big Pharma bottle. This is what they're giving us, man. Beta alanine, 6.4 grams, homie. See, these mainstream hitters are starting to do this. 6.4 gram is the new thing now, man. I'm not a big fan of it, homie. That's for the warm, fuzzy hug, the tingles, the revved up feeling, the endurance. I'm a supplement reviewer, so I don't really like to be oversaturated with beta alanine. 3.2 is enough for me, man, because then I stop feeling the betas, man. And you got to feel the betas to be an alpha, homie. GGH told you here first. Then you got L-citrulline, 4 grams. Nitrosogene as in arginine silicate, 1,500 milligrams. So L-citrulline, pure citrulline, man, for the pumps. 4 grams of citrulline ain't bad. Nitrosogene, 1,500 milligrams. L-tyrosine, 1,500 milligrams. Hydroprime as glycerol monohydrate, 500 milligrams. You might say that's a low amount. But when you mix some glycerol, man, the citrulline, the arginine, it might be good, man. I have to think that when you got a company that's making this many units, I'd try and give them the benefit of the doubt and think they got somebody there who knows what they're doing, man, with mixing ingredients with the synergy. Because these people, I can't always assume that, because there's a lot of mass-produced pre-workouts that are trash, in my opinion. But you got to think, when they're putting this many units out, somebody there's got to know what they're doing, you would hope. So I always give the benefit of the doubt. I guess I do. I don't know. Caffeine and I'm on one, homie. Quit monkeying around or I'll spank you. Caffeine anhydrous, 300 milligrams. That's a stimulant, homie. That's going to stimulate. Nice amount of caffeine, but hold on. Then you got that Himalayan rock salt, man, 300 milligrams. That's them hydration sodium pumps, man. Alpha GPC, 300 milligrams. That gets you, but GDH, they have just given you the efficacious clinical dose of 600. Shut your freaking mouth, homeboy! You don't know a dang thing about a dang thing. You read these labels and you study them like Kabbalah. You think you know what the heck you're reading. You don't know jack till you take the product, homie. That's why GGH here to give it to you straight, homie. I'm aggressive today, man, and you're pissing me off. And I saw a podcaster on YouTube who told me you got to have this. Shut up with these ingredients, man. A little less science, a little more iron pumping. You might make some gains. All that dang equipment you have at the public gym, don't know how to build no dang muscle. Spend too much time listening to these freaking nerds on YouTube. All right, man. Micro-encapsulated delay-release caffeine, 100 milligrams. Now, so that's 400 milligrams of caffeine between two different kinds of caffeine. I don't know if this micro-encapsulated caffeine yields 75% like dicaffeine malate, or if it's the full 400 milligrams of caffeine. I think it might be the full 400. Theobromine, 100 milligram, man, great ingredient. That's a cousin to caffeine. Gemma, come home. Come home. The dogs are going nuts, man. Theobromine, great ingredient, mixes well with all this. We like to see at least 100, so we're right in the game. Estrogen, 50 milligrams, Synactive, 50 milligrams. Rewolfstein, homie. We're playing Rewolfstein. See, you're at home playing Wolfenstein, dog. Duke Nukem Doom. GGH plays Rewolfstein. That's why I'm making gains pumping iron, homie, breaking down some dang muscle, because I'm playing Rewolfstein while you're playing freaking Wolfenstein, homie. You don't know about that. All right, man. That's Alpha Yo, son. 2 milligrams. Oh, Alpha Yo. You're soft, son. Grow some freaking hair on your chest, homeboy. That Alpha Yo will do you right, man. And then Huperzine, 200 micrograms. That's why you apologizing, man, for being a strong white man. You're soft, homie. You've been sucked into that TV, man. Watching The View with Whoopi Goldberg. That's why you don't like that Rewolfstein 2 milligrams, homie. Got to harden up a little, man. All right, man, let's get down to business here. I took the drink. It was a Gym Junkie juice flavor. It was okay. It wasn't that memorable. I drank it. It tasted very light on the stomach. Nothing freaking crazy. Nothing that great. Nothing horrible. Easy to drink. Let's get down to business. This pre-workout right here ain't no freaking punk, homie. This is a full-on STIM junkie experience, hands down. If you don't like Alpha Yo, to give it to you straight, you will not like this pre-workout, man. I'm going to just let you know right now, this ain't for you. If you do like Alpha Yo, this boy is a freaking hitter. I love Alpha Yo, and they hit my sweet spot right here, man. This is a high-energy, head-high, nootropic, high physical energy, spank you on the butt, freaking heart rate up, fat burning feeling pre-workout calorie burner, homie. This boy freaking hits and doesn't quit and has you training maniaco style. This is the kind of pre that has you running around the dang gym, man. I just took it. This isn't like hours after training. I just finished training on it. I'm on it right now. I'm on one. Sometimes I'll take a pre, I'll review it the next day so I could tell you like, oh, it lasted hours or whatever. I don't know, homie. I could tell This boy's gonna last a minute though, because my freaking head is spinning. Whatever's in here feels extremely well sourced. I'm gonna tell you what happens, man. You take the drink, you come down. About 10 minutes after ingesting it, you start feeling the betas, man. Strong beta, 6.4 beta, felt like a very strong 4. I give it a strong 4 beta. This is the kind of pre that somehow, with these ingredients, even the 2 milligrams of alpha-yo, this feels like some of the best sourced alpha-yo I've used, man. Just as far as 2 milligrams goes, it's the max for what 2 milligrams is gonna feel like. If you know about pre-workouts, you're a pre-workout connoisseur, you know what alpha-yo feels like at 2 milligrams. This is like the max 2 milligrams you can feel. So it's very well sourced ingredients in here, and the boy comes together. So I'm just gonna say about, it kind of is a builder, man, but then it like peaks at 30 minutes. You're like, what? You know, you start feeling the caffeine, the beta-alanine, you're like ready for training. You start getting awake, alert. This is the kind of pre where pretty much you can be tired as heck, and this will freaking slap you right back into iron pumping mode, man. I mean, this boy will have you on right here, man. It's a STIM junkie energy, 100%. And if you don't like you're probably gonna have the slightest alpha-yo side effects. Like, I don't even know, man. Like, it's not even long enough after the workout where I could say that. I feel freaking great, homie. I mean, you will be training heart rate up, not death mode. And as I said, sometimes you take an alpha-yo pre-workout, like, and it just slaps, and you're like, oh my God, all of a sudden you got to take a breath. This came in smoothly and kept building, and then you're like, yeah, and that freaking alpha-yo's like, hey, homeboy, I'm gonna get in the job. Woo! The alpha-yo starts driving, homie, starts leaning back, listening to Lil Jon. I had Lil Jon and the East Side Boys, man, Kings of Crunk. That's the mood I was in, man. I'm Kings of Crunk, motherfucker. Yeah, crunk that. Crunk there, yeah, crunk there. You know, that kind of thing. I was motherfucker. Hey, man, I was driving there. Woo! The alpha-yo was driving front seat, homie. That's the star of the show. Excuse me, man, I'm drooling. I got the alpha-yo drools, the dribbles, homie. Hey, for real though, man, there's a point in the pre-workout where you got caffeine beta-alanine and it switches over. And that alpha-yo said, all right, man, pull the dang car over, man, let me drive. And then you got the alpha-yo, that's the star of the show, homie. In a good way, man. That nootropic head high, freaking, I mean, you're gonna be high on it. A good freaking mother bucker buzz, homie. I mean, you are feeling on. High energy, man. Feeling like you can't rest between sets, man. You're gonna have to take a breath. Your heart rate, my heart rate, man, was up. I was monitoring it the whole time. I'd say between 130, never got below 130, between up to like 165, homie. This is great for hitting this is great for any body part. The pumps were cool on it, man. Nice vascularity, a nice pump you can feel. Nothing too crazy, but definitely seemed like some extraterrestrial pumpage outside of some normal pumpage. Definitely the pumps aren't the star of the show, but they're good enough where I would say they're noticeable. They're noticeable, some extra pump. You don't need to throw no pumps on it, man. Don't mess with the synergy of it. Just a good nootropic alpha-yo head high. High physical energy with the nootropic alpha-yo head high, man. You're gonna be feeling on with this one, man. It is this is basically the experience I had with Redcon 1 Total War Black Ops, except they didn't put in that freaking 50 milligrams of GBB in it, so it doesn't feel like as death feeling. Like that felt like, that was gonna, like that one's too much for some people because of the GBB mixed with the alpha-yo, 50 milligrams of GBB mixed with alpha-yo. This one right here is in that perfect STIM junkie sweet spot for a non-DMHA pre-workout. So if you're looking for this is like, this and Redcon 1 Total War Black Ops are like the two strongest, like mainstream pre's I can name. I'll just say that right there. If you like what I have to say about it, man, get it below. Nutricartel sent it to me, nutricartel.com, discount code GGH15. But if you don't like the Alpha Yo experience, just don't buy it, homie. That's all I'll say, man. So anyway, high physical energy, high nootropic Alpha Yo head high, as much Alpha Yo as you can get without any negative like feeling, just feeling freaking good. There's a mood elevation because you're just mood elevation, aggressive with a little bit of dancing, maybe a medium more on the higher end of dancing. Lil Jon, Kings of Crunk. That's right, get crunk, mother bucker. This boy was a hitter. God bless all you together. And quit apologizing, homie, for being a strong white man in society, man. They want you weak, homie. Don't fall into the trap, man. You don't need to apologize for who you are, homie. Freaking stand strong. Be a man. Be a freaking man, homie. God bless all you together. Let's get this dang muscle. I'm out.